Your nickname is Dino?
Dino.
How did you get that?
I believe from the my sister, her name is Coco.
Oh, okay.
From the Flintstones.
Nice.
Yeah, so Dino is like if someone calls me Dino, I know that's someone from way back then when I was growing up. Or my mom, my mom, she calls me Dino. My brothers and sisters, my cousins, they all call me Dino. Or anybody that's a friend that calls me Dino is someone I grew up with. Yeah.
Englewood, Chicago.
Chicago.
Okay.
Yes.
And so when did you start the film festival there?
We started in 2000, oh my God, 7 years ago, which will be 2010. So 2010 is when we had a ribbon cutting event. And we screened like my old films. We did the ribbon cutting event, and then the next year was our first festival. And then where we had film festivals from films from all over the country that came in. And one of the things that we did was in order to get, because it was very important for us to, especially when we knew filmmakers from different parts of the world were coming in to the screening, is to make sure that we packed out the theater. So what we would do over the longest period of time is we would give tickets away. We would work with different organizations within the Englewood community. And what they would do is that they would give out tickets to the different residents in the Englewood. And that's how we were able to continue to pack the theaters. But again, we had to pay for the theater. We had to pay for travel and things like that because we want to bring the filmmakers in, we want to bring in guests in. So it got pretty expensive, but we want to bring it back either this year or next year. We definitely want to bring the festival back. Yeah.
And how many seats did you have to fill?
300.
Oh, 300.
Yes.
Okay, wow.
It was like the total was, to be exact, it was like 297 at the it was at the Ice Theater. And another thing too is that Englewood, there's no actual movie theater there. So we had to do the actual screening of the films in the Chatham area, which is kind of next door to Englewood. But when we did our workshops, and all of our workshops and our panels, all of those things were free and free to the community. And so, but we kept those things in Englewood, like at the library or at the at local schools. So we kept those things in the Englewood community.
So aside from your love of film and storytelling, why was it important to you to do this community-based film festival?
Because I knew that if you look at the Englewood community, we know most people, we hear about the violence in Chicago. And I'm sure like whenever I travel, no matter where I travel throughout the, not just the country, but throughout the world, I go to Belize, and I travel to Belize a lot. But people always talk about, when you tell them you're from Chicago, they talk about the violence in Chicago. So they make you think that, you come out and it's like during the Al Capone days where people get shut up, which is not true. And so what was important to me is to change the image of the Englewood community. And what better way to do it? We know as filmmakers, right? We know how the media, how film, how music, how entertainment is a very, very powerful tool. So what we wanted to do is just use the film festival. We want to use the films by doing the workshops and by screening positive films and positive content to use that to change the image of the Englewood community. So that's always been our objective. That's still our objective, is to change the image of the Englewood community. Yeah.